It's the 21st and final stage of the 2019 Tour de France. Traditionally, the last stage finishes with loops of the Champs-Élysées. This year, the stage started to the southwest of Paris in Rambouillet. After going over the finish line 8 times, the 9th will witness a massive sprint on the most beautiful avenue in the world. Before thinking about any breakaways, first of all, there's a long procession in the forest of Rambouillet, the time for INEOS to celebrate the first Tour victory of Egan Bernal. And for the riders, notably those on for success in the various categories, to pose with the yellow jersey. Under 60 kilometres from the finish, the peloton finally arrives in Paris, and after going via the Louvre and its pyramid, the riders attack the Champs-Élysées for the first time. The first attacks come in 50 kilometres out. 4 riders who'd already broken clear on the first loop start to build a lead over the peloton. Tom Scully, Omar Freire, Jan Tratnik and Niels Pollitt. Countering are Cosnefroy, Roskopf and Van Melsen, who are 10 seconds back from the leading group. They have a lead of a bit more than 20 seconds over the peloton before going over the line for the third time. The countering group ends up being wheeled in and the escapees carry on putting in the effort, building a lead of more than 25 seconds for the 5th passage over the line under 20 kilometres from the finish. 15 kilometres out, Pollitt and Freire are caught, while Scully and Tratnik keep going. The escape is definitively over 12 kilometres from the finish when Tratnik is swallowed up. After that, getting out of the peloton would be difficult with speeds of more than 50 kilometres an hour. Still once over the line to go before the final sprint. 250 metres from the line, the sprinters get into position, although some are boxed in like Sagan and Viviani. Others manage to follow Boasson-Hagen, and the gloves are off.
Bonifacio, Richesi, the Argentinian, it's Caleb Ewan, it's a photo, no it's not, it's one for the mantelpiece, it's Caleb Ewan, he makes it 3.
Caleb Ewan scored his 3rd stage win. Dylan Groenewegen took the opposite sprinting line but came up just short in 2nd. 3rd went to the surprising Italian sprinter Niccolò Bonifacio. Richesi, Viviani's lead-out man, finished 4th and Boasson-Hagen 5th.
Oh, it's unbelievable. You know, when we rode onto the Champs-Élysées, to be honest, I almost had tears in my eyes when I rolled through there. It was just such a surreal feeling, and I can't believe I just won the stage.
Caleb Ewan then the sprint revelation in 2019 with 3 stage wins, the first sprinter to have won 2 or more stages on his first tour. The other revelation is Egan Bernal. At 22, the Colombian wins his first Tour de France in only his 2nd participation, and Bernal becomes the first Colombian to win the Tour de France. His reign has only just started. In the general classification, INEOS take the top 2 spots with Geraint Thomas 2nd. Dutchman Steven Kruijswijk is 3rd. The top Frenchman is longtime yellow jersey wearer Julien Alaphilippe. Having lit up the Tour, he finishes 5th. Peter Sagan is the true sprint king, constant throughout the Tour and with 1 stage win to his name. The Slovak riding for Bora Hansgrohe takes his 7th green jersey. Romain Bardet, the AG2R La Mondiale climber, scores his first polka dot jersey on the Champs-Élysées, the Frenchman saving his Tour de France by climbing onto the podium. Egan Bernal, a double champion, also victorious in the Best Young Rider category in front of Frenchman David Gaudu. Bernal waited almost 3 weeks to hit the front in the Alps. He becomes the 62nd rider to win the Tour, marking the centenary of the yellow jersey in style.
Merci. Vive la France, vive Colombie.